Hey guys, welcome back. I'm in the studio. Let's talk some watches. The competition is... Oh shit. Sorry, I had to turn off the AC. It's just going crazy. It's been going crazy. It's 1,000,000 degrees outside. Hopefully you guys are hydrating. Look at this. I got so fat that I took a picture today. I was gonna share it with the community, and I was like, "Fuck, Timmy, you're fat." So guess what? I'm drinking coffee black. That's it. No more sugar or milk for Timmy the fat ass. Tomorrow I'm going to the cheap gym near me. I'm gonna sign up for to do some exercise. It can't go on like this any longer, guys. How's everybody doing? OC, how are you, man? You're looking good. Are you going to the gym?
No, I'm not.
Okay. You're in the pool. You've been doing a lot of swimming.
Yes, I'm relaxing,
Listen,
like every other day. I put a shirt on today though, because I don't want people to waste their typing on. Oh, OC's not wearing a shirt. So there you go. The shirt is on. You can relax. All is good in the world. All is safe.
Oh man. Well, now they're gonna say, "Why are you wearing a shirt? What happened?
Why is he wearing a peach shirt? Why is he so fruity?
Link for this. Link for this. Link for this. Let's see what we got in the chat. Please don't spend 20 minutes on David SW. Survey the market, please. Not just one dealer you go to every single day. Ooh.
Yeah, well, okay. David SW is the gold standard for if you want a Rolex tomorrow.
Yes.
Chances are you're going to go to David SW because you'll get it at a reasonable price, not the cheapest price for sure, but you'll get it the next day.
Yeah, it's they got a really, really good operation there. But why not do a bit of a survey? Let me open up a few tabs here. What should we take a look at? David SW watch box. I opened up the watch box. We're gonna take a look at what they've got, the prices, because I've recently went to the watch box. I saw how they run the business. Got to tell you guys, it's not a one-man operation. I thought Tim Masso does the videos, the editing, and then posts the watches on the website. I actually thought that, but they got like 100 people doing it. It's weird. It feels weird. Ella. Sam, how much Rolex crashed, or is Tim just clickbaiting? It's half and half. Half a clickbait, half the price did go down a little bit, actually significantly. And the gray market dealers, a lot of them are not buying. It's actually the situation is a lot worse than it looks on Chrono24 or on the dealer websites. Hey, looks like we got a private gentleman. Let's see that he set up. Hello, sir. Hey, hello. How are you doing?
Yeah, slow man. How are you doing?
Hey, and hello to Mrs. Private Gentleman.
Say hello, Julie.
Oh, hello. I didn't know I was in short. Hello. Hi,
Timmy. Hi, June. How are you doing?
Hello there.
Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show, guys. Many times, I guess she knows me, so I guess she's been watching the show.
Yeah, come over here.
Many times watching. First time on the live
come
stream.
Here.
Hello, ma'am.
Come here.
Welcome to the stream.
See, he didn't when the roommate approached him, he didn't flinch and pull back in fear. He he accepted it, and he anticipated something affectionate, which was
not a.
It must seem very foreign to you.
Yes, it is. It is very, very foreign.
You saw her approaching from behind. You're like, "Hey, watch out!
Watch out!"
He's like, "What?
She's gonna get you." We got a PG with a $2
years this year.
Now, is that an Irish accent that I detect?
Oh no, I'm from London.
Oh, London. Okay, sorry about that.
Yeah.
Didn't mean to insult you.
No, my wife is Irish.
Yes, and a ginger.
The
right?
family is from the family is from Sligo, the west of Ireland.
Mm-hmm. We actually a private gentleman joined the live stream previously, a long time ago, pre all the madness. But I would love to find out what's the status of the watch market in London. Let's just take a quick second here to take a look at a PG's request 307.029. By the looks of it, Grand Saxonia automatic black dial men's watch. What do you guys think? I guess this is what he wanted me to pull up. And before we lose the super chat, Humble Pine, $10. Cheers to Tim and OC. Can't stay long, not because I have a job, but because I have drinking to do. Oh, wait, isn't it like Tuesday? I guess there's no bad time to drink. Let's see here. Hey, you know what? What do you think? What do you think? OC, what do you think about this? Lenye. Is this Humble Pine approved?
This is a Saxonia small seconds.
It's just, I guess it's just called automatic because it's got kind of a micro rotor. It's not a micro rotor, but
From the floor and the yellow cable.
but a weird rotor on the back. Interesting watch. It's kind of a bargain by the looks of it at the moment.
Yeah, Grand Saxonia implies that it's a larger case size.
I believe so. But oh yeah, it is 40 mil. 40 mil. It's a beefy, big dress watch. It's pretty cool. It's
beautiful.
Pretty cool.
It's beautiful. I prefer it with a date, a nice big date at the 12. But it's a beautiful watch, and for the price, great price.
It's Lange is one of those brands that actually not crashing too bad on the secondary market. So actually, I think that it's a brand that has a lot of potential to go up in the next couple of years, right? George Wargis, a good friend of the show, he's been talking about how while other brands have been kind of going down in price, Lange has been holding pretty strong. I'm not a fan of this model, to be honest. I look, I like the three hands, but not on Lange, because Lange, they're more known for their Lange 1 with the big date. So you want, and manual wind, and this is automatic. So it's like everything that could be wrong with this. It's not the icon, but because it's not an icon, it's a bargain. So that makes it an attractive offering. So and knowing PG, he's a quirky guy looking for watches that are off the beaten path. So I guess, listen, this could be a perfect pickup.
And it's a classy black dial. It's a classy glossy black dial, right?
It's a Calatrava alternative. It's three hand. You said you like the date. It's just a thing. Lange 1 is good with the date, but these Saxonias with the date at 12, the date at 12 does not look good on Lange's, because when it's a single digit date, the dial feels asymmetrical. That's why it's good to have a date at like their 2 o'clock where it's already out of place. Then it doesn't stick out too much. This is a great bargain. So if you're asking me, hey, Rolex Market is tanking, what should you buy next? Hey, that is a great option. But yeah, Humble Pine, for me, it's a no. I only want the Lange with the grand date.
See, that's the other thing is, right, Lange is known for the big date. So in order to capture a lot of the essence, that Lange DNA, that's why I mentioned the big date. So.
Yeah. And this is what they're iconic for. That's what they're known for.
perfectly
But that's
fine
why
without
those
it.
models fetch
But
a premium. That's why those models are so expensive, right?
I will say this: that Longas are expensive. I mean, they start at around $30,000 list, and they make 5,000 watches a year. In this market, in this tough market, I can see the softer, less desirable models getting a little bit harder to sell, and then coming down a little bit more than where they are, and the hotter models staying where they are. But I think there's a possibility that the softness in the market could impact these guys just a little bit, only on the pure dress models.
It's in like just like a rising tide lifts all boats, a sinking tide eventually takes down all boats. So I think once the market fully softens, we'll see it. We'll see it. But nonetheless, I think it's an interesting watch. And if you can get even more discount on this, that will be even better. Call Joe Shop. Call them.
PG gets his $2 super chat worth.
Yeah, we got value. Saxonia, and by the way, this one, Frank Philpott. This is actually something we can ask a private gentleman here. Private gentleman, sir. What is the watch situation in London like?
Yes, go ahead.
Wait, you're muted.
Well, I'm
No.
about.
No, please go.
Can you hear me?
I thought you were muted. Now we can hear you. Yes.
Okay, cool. I'm about 50 kilometers north of London, and we've just got a new AD opened after losing the AD for 50 years. There was about a 3-year gap, and we got a new one. The Grey Market shop in the town here, because it's been promoted to a city now in Colchester. The Grey Market shop looks relatively bare. They're selling a lot of Cartier in there, but there is a visible presence that Rolex is missing or going down. I think
the new AD that just opened. Who are they run? The new AD that just opened. Yeah. Who are they run by? Watches of Switzerland?
No. They're a family concern, and they have, I think, about five chains in the chain. 5 stores in the chain.
Like around UK.
I think they look in East Anglia. That's the eastern side of England.
Wow, interesting.
Yeah,
because we just got the news that the Wempy is losing their AD partnership in London, in the central London, right?
Okay.
Yeah, that's news that broke today. Thanks, and Paul Thorpe was reporting that issue. He did a good job uncovering that and reporting it. That the Wempy on Bond Street in London is no longer going to be carrying Rolex. That is a massive blow to Wempy, particularly because it paints an interesting picture of what may happen in New York City, because Wempy's only United States location is their flagship store in New York City. And for years and years, they were the only Rolex boutique in Manhattan. And they were located inside the Rolex building, which is now currently being demolished and is going to be rebuilt. But the question is, what will happen to Wempy's relationship with Rolex in New York?
Yeah.
And that's very, but kudos to Mark, to Paul for breaking that story. And I think it does raise some interesting questions.
But the fact that also that the private gentleman says that they're opening a new location, that's not, a part of a big chain. It is also a little bit surprising. So
that's very surprising, because for the most part, they've been concentrating their business with Watches of Switzerland, Bucherer, and very large corporate ADs who carry the brunt of the training, the sales associate training, centralized inventory, and all that good stuff.
They're a very popular firm here in the east of England. They're called, I think you pronounce it Emson Hague. So, but I don't know them that well, but it's you have to have an appointment to get in there.
Interesting. Cloctagon, why don't your videos ever show on my feed? I don't know. I think maybe you have to hit the bell icon. Cloctagon, and by the way, guys, if you're just joining the live stream, please hit the upvote button if you can. I would really, really appreciate it. Also, hit the notification bell icon. It actually will let you know 30 minutes before the live stream starts. Click on the old video so we can find you. I'm not sure, but yeah, click the bell. Click the bell. Cloctagon. And by the way, so it does. The statistics shows there's only 10% of my audience has clicked on the bell icon. So you guys have to hit that bell icon to get notified. Mr. Bud, welcome to the show. Yeah,
yeah, and you can when you click on the bell, you can either choose, you can choose all, or you can choose personalized. Just click all, and that way, anytime Tim does a show, you'll get notified. Easy.
It's very simple. It's very, very simple. Super Neutron Star is a 10%er. Thank you for being in the 10%. It really does help. It really, really does help. So man, so what is the future? Do you think eventually Rolex is going to switch? Because some people think that Rolex is going to switch to a full-on like boutique model, but I haven't seen any like Rolex boutiques.
That is the theory that that Paul has had for several years. Is that eventually Rolex will decide to cut out the middleman and slowly transition. Cut out the middleman, disrupt the industry.
And also, we heard about their own pre-owned, like what was it?
Yes,
certified pre-owned.
It's interesting. None of that has come to fruition. That disappeared as the rumor, didn't it?
Yeah.
Now it may reemerge, but
look, if I was Rolex, I would tell the guys to cut the production right now, right meow, because they pumped out too many watches. I'm sorry.
Yep, too many.
It's going to hurt
and they
the
raise
brand
and they raise prices. A lot of people over the past 2 years were saying Rolex should dramatically raise their prices to try and close the gap with the gray market. They should raise their prices by 30% or 40%. But Rolex is way smarter than people on YouTube and people, the armchair quarterbacks who think they know how to run $10 billion businesses. They said, listen, we're going to raise the price 10%, but only on the hottest stainless steel sports models, and the rest of them we're going to raise 3%. We're going to be very conservative, very cautious, because they never forgot the lessons of 2009 of the financial crisis and what happens when there's when
the prices come down.
Exactly, because prices go down, and all of a sudden you're back to cases full of watches,
and then you run into a
bundle everything together. It's a massive blow.
Then you run into a problem because OC, if you think about it, right, like. Actually, Rolex, even at retail, they're expensive freaking watches. It's very a joke. Expensive. The only reason people can justify buying Submariner over Seamaster 300 is literally because, if you were to sell it on the gray market, you can get more for it than when you buy it from the AD. But let's say they were both selling at 50% off retail on the gray market. That's an expensive watch. It's too expensive, even for what it is. I mean, people are nuts. Time to unwind. 9 pounds. Hi, Tim and OC. Pleased to see YouTube identified you as the watch channel of the future with your new YouTube assigned manager. Well done, brother. Hey, Time to Unwind. Thank you for all the support. Time to Unwind is a really cool guy. He's a great fan of the show. Keeps these live streams going. And I was talking to Humble Pine today about the podcast, how we're gonna set it up. I'm gonna be actually researching the equipment this in the next couple of weeks, because I need to prepare for London for Australia, because I'm going to try to use that equipment in Australia and here. So it's coming up, and people were proven wrong. Everyone said, "Hey, Timmy, there was nothing. There's no reason to panic about effing time." Guess what? Those guys started doing live streams, as I predicted. By the way, were they accepting super chats, or was it that feature was turned off?
I don't know, but you're the king of live streams. I don't think anybody in the watch space can touch you when it comes to the quality of your live stream.
No, thank you. Yeah, I mean, no. Listen, the only purpose for me to do a podcast is to pull the audience here into the live stream. So this is where it's happening. Let's be honest, they can't raise prices. They're overpriced at retail. Boom. That's what I said. Yeah. They're already, this is how people justified to themselves to buy it. Rolex probably cost them like $1,000 to make each of those Submariner or Pepsis or something, right? Maybe even less, right? Because what is the margin? At what price are Rolex selling the watches to the ADs? How much does AD pays for the
the AD pays somewhere around 60 to 65% of the cost of the watch.
Yeah, so they buy it for 6, sell it for like 9.
Buy it for 6, sell it for 10, basically.
40% margin. Yeah, I'm saying so. They're probably it costs them about 10% of that price to make them. So technically, there's really not much. It's not much to it.
You're talking about how much does it cost Rolex to make that watch?
Yeah.
Yeah, that $10,000 watch, I bet you it cost about $800 to make in raw production.
Material. Yeah.
But there's a lot of marketing costs, a lot of listen, Rolex spends a lot on marketing and branding, so a lot of additional costs that go into it. But just the raw cost of the materials, a stainless steel bracelet, a stainless steel case, the movement. I mean,
a lot of it is machined.
I mean, it's
you still
maybe
have to
$600 or
repair
$800
the machines.
tops.
But
no one buys a Rolex because of the cost of the materials that go into it. They buy it because it's prestigious luxury sports watch.
Clock on. I got out of Rolex in January. Don't want to get robbed, and unfortunately, most of the Rolex wearers are douchebags. Are rocking a Thailand special, anyways. Ooh, I saw a guy today, so I was getting my coffee, and I saw a guy, and I thought he was wearing a two-tone Daytona black dial. And I looked at it closer, and it was like an Invicta or something. It's just like, oh, good thing I didn't say anything. Good thing I didn't say, "Hey, nice Daytona, man." That would have been weird. Gavin, watch. If live stream didn't allow the viewers to interact, it would just be a podcast. Yeah, exactly. Caney, Tim, you realize about effing time also has an oligarch UK version on their panelist, same as your stream.
Yeah, where is Q, by the way? You have a whole stream of oligarchs. You have Q, you have Bondage, you have Humble Pine, you have 0000, who has been
0000.
0000
The guy's Illuminati, actually. That guy's. Oh, he's in. Dude, he's like Indiana fucking Jones. I'm not even kidding you. He's actually searching for cure for some kind of a vicious disease in Africa. Like no joke, man. He's like doing some hardcore research right now. He's straight up Indiana Jones.
So he left the country.
Yeah. He's like, I gotta go do some 00 shit. I'm like, oh fuck. Yeah. He's doing some crazy shit. Paulie 70s, if Submariner cost Rolex more than 200 to make, they would go bust him with their marketing spend. It's possible.
Probably costs a little more than that, but not. It doesn't cost more than $1,000. That's for sure to make.
Well, I think there is a cost to maintaining all those machines, right? They got to have engineers and stuff, and it's expensive.
Huge capital investment to make those machines.
My guess, Submariner costs about $600 US to make. Ever look at service parts prices cheap as chips? Yeah, it's also volume, but they got to cut down on volume. I was who the hell I was talking to someone and they're like, dude, you're right. There's too many fucking watches out in the world as it is right now. I think all of these watch companies need to cut down uh, on uh, on numbers. Boston Collector just went to 2 major cities, total of 7 ADs on the trip. All are still zero inventory and difficult to get pieces. Rolex is still going to be stable above retail until that changes.
The problem with this story that gets
Hmm.
repeated dozens and dozens of times is that if you go to visit an AD in a city, they know
Yeah.
you're not a local customer. So of course there's no watches in cases. You're going to walk up and say, "Hi, I'm visiting from New Orleans. Do you
Hmm.
have any? What do you have?" Of course the answer is no for you. And so of course they have zero inventory for you, Boston Collector. I mean, you know that they have watches. They're busy all day long from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. with appointments, delivering watches to customers. So like this whole idea of like they have zero inventory. No, they don't. They get inventory. They're flooded with deliveries, and they're busy all day long with appointments delivering watches. They don't have
Yeah.
watches for you because you're not a local customer.
A private gentleman. So has there been any luck? Have you went to this new AD that just opened up in UK? You tried talk to them.
No, no, I'm banned from most ADs. So,
Hmm.
can you hear
And
me?
what are they saying? What's the excuse? What is it still difficult to get? What are they telling you? What's the
I,
status? Are you looking for any watches right now?
no,
What?
I had an incident with an AD just before Christmas,
Mhm.
and it resulted. Can you hear me? Okay.
Yeah, we can
Yeah,
hear you
Give me a
tell us
thumbs
more.
up.
good
Tell us
now.
about
Yeah.
this incident.
Yeah. Well, if I told you the whole story, you'd have a viral show overnight and have 1 million views.
Well,
Well,
we can't have that. Okay, start with a story.
yes.
Well, I have to be careful because it was quite litigious. Something
Ooh.
happened at a particular authorized dealer about 30 kilometers from me, and
Okay.
I bought two. It wasn't the Green Mile watches; it was the sister company. So
Mhm.
I better not name it. And they did something in the store against the trading standards regulations over here. So I got in touch with the chief executive, and he got involved. And
What the hell
to
did
be
you
honest,
do? Don't.
I, if I
Yeah,
told
you have to be a
Yeah.
little less cryptic. You have to give
Yeah.
no, you didn't have to say that the
Yeah.
80 was 30 kilometers away from you, but you do have to provide a little more information
Yeah.
about what may have happened.
I can't really because I gave my word that I wouldn't. They know I'm a YouTuber, and I gave my word
Nobody's
that
watching. Oh.
I wouldn't tell them. I wouldn't tell anybody. You know,
Okay. Well,
it's
tell us about. Let's just.
it's serious shit. You know, and if it
Yeah.
got out,
Yeah. Just change it up. Just change it up a little bit
it's
so
difficult
we
to
can get
say.
a feel.
It was to do with the refund policies on watches and signing contracts.
Uh huh. So you bought a watch you needed to return or
I
something
bought two.
or
I bought two.
with. Uh huh. And then you wanted to get a refund and
Yeah,
what happened?
they made you sign a 7-day contract, waiving
Hmm.
your rights, and it was against the company policy.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And
Interesting.
then when the chief executive found out, he wasn't happy.
Mm, okay.
And this agreement restricted your ability to do what?
It had. I'm not too sure. It had some effect on the consumer rights protection law in the United Kingdom.
Were they holding on to the warranty card, or what's? Can you be a little bit more specific?
No, no, yeah, you just couldn't get. No, that was nothing to do with that. You just couldn't get. You couldn't exchange or return the item after 7 days, even with the stickers on and the watch untouched.
Oh, interesting. What's the actual policy in UK like? How
It
long
changes. It changes. But
changes?
there's some stores. One store, for example, there's a zero return policy on Rolexes. They don't accept refunds at all.
He's on about the cooling off period, which is 14 days. Interesting.
Yeah.
So it's
So
like yeah, you buy a watch and then you you have 14 days to return it or something?
yeah, it was 14 days. The rule of thumb, it averages between 14 and 30, but
Mm,
they got my wife to sign a 7-day
a 7
contract,
day.
which
Yeah.
was illegal,
Wow.
apparently.
Hmm.
Well,
But
And then
she voluntarily signed it.
yeah,
No one put no one put a gun to your head.
well,
no, you couldn't have the watch unless you signed this piece of paper.
hmm. Interesting. Well, who reads the piece of paper? You just you're excited there too. What kind of watch did she get?
But if I told you the watch, you would then know the name of the company.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right, you
It was a
can.
Tudor, right?
I cannot confirm or deny
It was
that.
a Tudor. It's a
Okay.
Tudor. Yeah, we know that.
Actually, Tudor has been in a lot of trouble lately. Red Shovel had a problem with them.
Yeah. Can I interject on that at all
Yeah.
about Red Shovel? I
Yes.
wanted to speak the other night. I went on to Timmy's show to. Did you get my super chat, by the way, Tim?
Yes. Yes. I got it. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
Yeah. My wife pinched me in the back to make sure that I paid you.
Aw, you didn't have to do
And
that. Wow.
the anyway, can I interject on that because I tried to
Sure.
go on Ticker's show to wish him a happy birthday
Yes.
the other night, and I was met with quite a lot of uh, jokes, let's say. So I did my
Oh.
bit and I walked off. But I wanted to speak to Red Shovel about tape recording when he was in problems in London.
Yes.
The rule of thumb, if somebody wants to come and correct me on the Information Commissioner's Office ruling in the United Kingdom, Section 8 of the 2000 Act.
I think Tim is an expert on that particular section. So
Yeah,
please
Yeah.
read away.
it's called the Data Protection Act, Section 8, year 2000. You are allowed to record for your own personal use.
Yes.
So if when they were running after him to get the
Yeah.
video,
They can't. Yeah. They
yeah,
can't do anything. What?
video can be deemed as criminal harassment over in the UK, but audio, as long you can have audio for your own personal use. You commit
Yeah.
an offence after you play it to a third party. The only people that
Okay.
can hear it are legal people who subpoena it by law.
Okay. Or you
But
could
for your
use
own,
it for your own personal use to
yeah,
remember
yeah.
what was said to you.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, if you get accused by security guards, let's say that you said something rude to the member of staff,
Mm-hmm.
then cops come on board, they subpoena the audio, and they go,
Mm.
right, what did you say? And then you can go, here you go, this is what I said, and
Yes.
then that
Dropping the link for Red Shovel. Let's see. Let's get him
yeah,
on.
Link for
Let's
Red
talk.
Shovel.
Link for Red Shovel, and yeah, link for Paul Thorpe. Anybody else who wants to jump on and who's
Mm-hmm.
familiar with this mess in the UK?
Yes.
but I mean, let's face it, it was going to go down, the bubble was going to burst.
Yes.
It's Newton's third law. It couldn't have gone on forever.
But
I'm
that's what
sorry I couldn't
everybody.
have. I must apologise again after my emails that I sent you. I'm sorry I couldn't have you over this year. We had a real bad COVID issue in the house.
Just really
If you can hear me.
quickly. Yeah. No,
Tim,
we
do
can hear.
you know this person? Do you know
No, I
Avery
don't.
personally? You didn't spend the night at his home?
Whatever this Cameron. Turn on your camera for a second, just so we can confirm. Okay. It's camera. Okay. Okay, let's get Cameron on the stream. Hey, Cam, how are you doing?
Hey Tim, why did you call me a delusional fantasist on Archie's stream yesterday? I didn't appreciate that, you know.
Cam,
know, but
listen.
Cam, you're banned, so you're just lucky that we're having you on at all.
And
Yeah.
second of all, well, I can't. You can't honestly tell me that this guy is more boring than I am.
Cam, behave. Where look,
He'll tell a story, but he can't fucking tell you any details about the story that makes it worth listening to. What kind of bullshit is that?
We're trying to extract as many details as we can. We're doing our best. Oh, you're muted. You're muted.
Yeah, well, you're born in the sign of Leo, so I would sleep like a lion, you know.
Hey, Cam.
Tim, I loved how Tim you pretended that you understood that.
Yes, I know. Something is going on with
Something
his
is
audio
going on.
and video.
Something's going on
it's
tonight.
desynchronized. It's hard to
once
understand.
people actually want me on the stream. Can you believe that?
Yeah, right. Hey guys, upvote for Cameron. Thank you for coming. By the way, Cameron, I heard you selling your backpack. The LV backpack has to go. How bad is the market? How bad is the market when you're selling a backpack?
Look, I can flip things in record time, man. You should know that. Hey, I've got a more interesting story than this gentleman.
Kevin, you're nuts. He's nuts. He's nuts. Okay. I was sorry. Private gentleman. So okay. So you tried to return. Did they allow you to return after you contacted the whatever the heads up?
Yeah, they did. Yeah, and the CEO of the organisation that 432 mentioned is a very, very liked and very well known chap, and he actually came from my hometown. He lived here for a number of years, and he's a lovely guy, and all the ads love him, and he's a very nice person, and I hope he sends me a free watch.
Oh yeah, we're all dreaming of a free watch. That would be pretty cool.
No, they are. He is a man of impeccable standards, and he actually looks a lot like 432 with glasses. Steve, you know.
Speaking of impeccable standards, Ross Rachel Brady, $2. Much love. He's a class act.
Thank you so much, Ross Rachel.
Yep.
Ross Rachel's a cool guy. Cool guy. Great fan of the show.
I mean, you two are the dream team on these super chats. Anyway, I predicted that before Christmas. Do you remember when I told you?
Mm-hmm.
Both of you. You know the.
Tim is a YouTube superstar. At this
No,
point.
I forgot. Can you please repeat it? Because other people have not heard your prediction. What was your prediction?
I predicted that when 432 came along, my wife and I predicted. Yes. We told you on the show. If you look back, we predicted that YouTube for this year would be the dream team. Can I ask you, Steve? Yes. When is your birthday? What is your sign?
Oh, yeah, that's a good question. We don't know. It's not yet.
My sign
When's
or
your
your
birthday,
sign?
OC?
Yeah, that's confidential information.
Only my what is your horoscope sign? What is your horoscope sign? Because he's an Aquarian. So what are you?
I am a Libra.
Libra. So 2 air signs. That's why you two are the dream team.
But I'm what's it called? I was born in February 3rd, so
You're
that's like
Aquarius.
a water. Aquarius,
you're
yes.
February the 3rd. You're an Aquarius.
Yeah. When is Libra? What month is that?
September, October.
Oh, September, October.
Yeah, you're both air signs, which is why you're compatible, highly compatible.
Wait a minute. You
That's
said you had a
pretty cool.
YouTube channel?
Yeah, watch it then.
What is it?
Well, it's my name.
Oh,
A
okay.
very private gentleman, and the time machine. Which one? There's two.
No,
And you said
the first four.
Okay.
And you said you tried to go on the Teen Ticker show to wish him a happy birthday, and the chat was not nice to you.
They were taking the piss, yeah, a little bit, because I told them I had COVID over 6 months, but big deal,
Yeah,
let them laugh.
I remember that. Yeah, we
Yeah,
were actually.
you're on YouTube. You have to have a thick skin, right? You can't let the audience deflect you away from your mission to entertain.
You have to have a thick skin and a pair of ear protecting headphones.
Yeah, but there's something called the keyboard hero, I'm 6'2", and I was like 300 pounds at one time, and nobody would have ever said things like that to my face,
Neo, $10. You guys are the dream team because most of the time you put us to sleep. Damn.
So true, Neo.
Thank you, Neo.
You got $10 out of that anyway.
Hey, I really appreciate it. Cheers to Neo. Neo is a one cool guy. Hey, listen, it's not every day that there's crazy breaking news, late breaking news in the watch world. Like right now, it's a little bit of a lull. It's so in a lull that me and OC are actually gonna go to a Parmigiani event. I told OC, like, dude, of course I'm coming. I love cheese. And he told me, no, Parmigiani watches. I'm like, fuck, what? What did I just agree to? I don't care about that brand at all. But yeah, no choice. Have no choice now.
Yeah, and then I told him what day of the week it was going to be, and he goes, "Is that tomorrow?" It's like, no, it's this day, and he still was very much confused as to what like each day of the week has a name. There's 7 days in a week, and each one has a name, and then when you tell somebody like this thing's happening on Friday, you should know what today is and be able to count how many days it is until Friday. But that's something that you still haven't quite mastered yet because you fundamentally don't have the concept of, well, today is X day, because you don't need to know that. No one ever.
Weird concepts out there.
Yeah.
OC, I have this great, crazy idea. That look, David D says, does he have one of those ambient noise channels people that people fall asleep to? Actually, OC, I had this great idea of making ambient noise channel for watch people. Usually they'll play like a music of some kind of music, and then it'll be like some kind of woods or forest. But I thought, what if I take like high quality video of a wristwatch and just like slap them together into like a 3 or 10 hour montage of just like high quality watches, and just like for hours. You can turn it on in the background, could just be like, I don't know. What do you think? It could be a viral video, okay?
You said that was a great idea, right?
I thought, yes, this is a great idea that I have. Like it's just a cool thing to play on. Sometimes you want something ambient on the TV. Why not just play footage of a wristwatch or something? I don't know. It's different ideas. I have different ideas. Logan Hall, Tim, we already have that. It's this channel. Ooh.
I think in order for it to be watch related, wouldn't you have to have watch related audio? Like, for example, like some ticking in the background. Whoa, jeez.
Fuck. Sorry. It's the truth.
Sprayed me. Cover your face next time.
Sorry. Yeah, actually. Jack White is that private gentleman's wife or daughter in the background. She looks very young. That's his roommate. It's the roommate. Roommate, come back. There's a place to get destroyed in the chat. Yes.
She's 58. And I'm 62.
so funny. That is so funny.
So we're not spring chickens. We may look young, but we're not.
Yeah,
She's very
it's not-
beautiful.
She is.
I'm a
she
very
is.
lucky man.
Thank
Hmm.
you.
I've been with her for 33 years.
You're
Speaking
lucky
of
in love,
lucky,
unlucky in watches.
yeah, speaking of lucky, we are dropping the link
Yeah,
for
sure.
Blondie after that disaster of a live stream she attempted yesterday.
Oh yeah, that was
She
a
should come on this show and actually
contribute.
contribute to the experts in watch live shows.
Oh, I'm gonna spread COVID. David D. Tim, $1 billion idea: chocolate and peanut butter together. By the way, David, actually no, that chocolate and peanut butter was $1 billion idea. The Reese's Pieces, actually is like the simplest ideas. Actually, they're the smartest ideas. By the way, I still haven't edited those pictures yet, but probably tomorrow.
Tomorrow, we'll
Tomorrow.
make a video tomorrow.
Exactly. It takes time. Jean Cartier aussi balanced him stupid shenanigans most of the time.
Sometimes.
Bufaris!
Tim, how are you?
Hey, Bufaris. Listen, I'm okay. I'm trying to stay away from drinking going forward.
Don't interrupt Bufaris, Tim. You know better. Let Bufaris talk.
No. Please, this is your show. I have seat counseling. Interrupt all you want. It does not bother me anymore.
Bufaris, we miss your craziness. We
I
miss your
wasn't
crazy. What do
finished.
you think?
I
Should
wasn't
have
finished.
what should have Private Gentleman done better in this situation? Should have he freaked out the way Red Shovel did, or should he just handle the no return policy calmly, like the way he did?
May I ask this private gentleman some questions before I come to judgment?
Okay.
Please
Please.
make the private gentleman maximum screen.
Maximum screen, full screen. There we go.
My
No.
firstly,
Tell them to.
please have her be quiet, please. Firstly, I see you are a man of stature and grace. Maximum screen, Tim, please. Thank you.
Sorry.
In 30 words or less, so that I can know you as a watchman, what is in your collection?
Tudor, Amiga, solid gold Tissot, 18 karat, not
They make
plated.
solid gold Tisa.
Don't interrupt,
Yeah.
Tim, please. Very well.
So, okay, you want to know what watches I've got. So, Tudor black reverse inverted chronograph,
Okay.
the non-panda.
The
Tudor
other one, the Tudor chronograph, the good one.
Yeah, the black
Very
one.
nice.
You go and get my bag. I'll show you them.
Oh,
I've got
yes.
I've got a Diet Pepsi that I've never worn with all the stickers on it. I can't be bothered to put it on yet.
Are you returning that watch?
No, I'm keeping it.
Okay.
Amiga Seamasters 300, blackface,
Where are
solid
the
gold.
Rolex? Where are the Rolex?
I
Do you
don't
not
wear
have
Get it.
Rolex?
No. The last Rolex I had was about 15 years ago. It was an Air King, a 114200. It don't
Okay.
interest me.
Next question.
Yeah.
What makes you wake up in the morning? What stimulates your heart?
My wife and my two sons.
Wow.
Amazing. Last
Who would have thought of
question.
that?
Last question.
Yeah.
If you won the lottery, £1 billion,
hmm
how do you spend it on Timmy?
On Tim. Well, I would only need $1 million for myself.
Shall I give them a wristwatch check? Where is the camera?
Oh,
Oh, Tim, maximum. No, turn the camera, please.
So-
Please.
interesting.
What?
Tudor.
What is that?
Woman.
Oh, it's hard to
Tudor.
tell. A Tudor, yeah. It looks like a Tudor data graph. Like a
Hold your
data
award.
graph.
I've come to
Very
my
nice.
judgment,
It's
Timmy.
not a game. It's not a game.
Uh-huh.
I've come to my judgment.
Yes. But
Private
Forrest, what do you
man.
think about this private
But they won't-
gentleman?
you
No
can't
wonder
find a
he's
Rolex.
he doesn't need to
They
be
won't
private. With
find
that
a
collection,
Rolex.
there's really no reason to stay under the radar, right?
Rolexes, they won't give you one.
I believe the private gentleman was done dirty by the tea and shitters.
Ooh.
I am appalled. I am saddened by what I heard, and I hope to
Hmm.
make amends. I will bridge the gap, though it would be a short bridge for tickers. But I will bring you two together. My God, those watches. Please don't interrupt me, though. I'm trying to speak.
Okay.
You are a man of passion. You are a man of dignity and honor. We appreciate you coming on the stream. My only suggestion would be, if you cannot tell a story, do not start a story.
Yeah. Yeah, you have Bufaris is out. So there you go. Kevin D, $2. This show blows melatonin out of the water. Thank you, Kevin D. Hey, you know what? That's kind of a solid collection, private gem, right? He's got a chronograph, waterproof chronograph, Tudor, a Tudor chrono. He's got a GMT watch, the Diet Pepsi, great, and he's got a Seamaster as his diving as his diver. The three P's hunger buster, right? It's
And I was top of the list with the steel and gold new diet root beer.
yes.
I was supposed to go and pick it up last Thursday, and
And what happened?
I said no.
The root beer?
Yeah, they called me in to collect it.
Top of the list means only person on the list for the diet.
Wow.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Holy spike. I can't believe it. He skipped on the root beer, guys. That was Mike the Snakes. Oh, diet root beer?
Diet root beer. That's the Tudor.
Good.
The Tudor
Tudor? Was it a Tudor or is it a Rolex?
No, the Tudor.
Okay, good. That's it's not necessary. You got the Pepsi. Why do you need a second watch that's identical?
I wanted the gold one. I wanted the gold one. I would never have the Rolex. Anybody offered that, I'd flip it straight away and buy. My dream is to buy the five chronographs in the Tudor range, the steel and gold.
Are you gonna get the new Ranger? Are you gonna get the new Ranger?
My wife's thinking about buying it for me as a gift. It's $2,500 over here, UK.
I think it's a great watch for you in that collection because you got a diver. You need like a three-hand, no nonsense watch.
Oh, by the way, I've been in contact with Mirage.
Yes.
And I recommend these boxes, Mirage.
They're great. They're great because you can just pull out. They're amazing.
Yeah, nice leather.
This is the second product placement for Mirage that we've had in the last few days.
Yeah. They're $100, but they let me have one at half price.
I think maybe Mirage has infiltrated the show, Tim, and they're sending guests.
They should send me a free one.
Yeah, they should send me one too.
Well, they said they're sending me. They said they're sending me a complimentary one. So I get another one, I'll send it to you, Timmy. All right.
Yeah.
What the fuck's going on, Mirage?
Hey,
send us some fucking watch rolls.
I know, right? We love it.
Jesus
we love it.
Christ.
Axel Rush, just a second here. Axel Rush for your ambient noise idea. Aggregate watch reviews by colorful members of the Archiverse. Get enough to create about a 3 hour of different material. Put on the loop. Sleep. Calm. That's
sleep will be immediate. You don't need 3 hours worth of material.
Exactly. Yes. Mr. Tudor to you, $5. UCOC, another guy that loves Tudor. Proof is the tissue paper in the watch roll. I think those were cloths, right? They're wiping cloths. I think
no, there's tissue. You got it right first time.
Oh, it was
I
a
just
tissue.
double protect it inside the container.
Yeah. Now,
Just
what does
tissue.
what does it say, Tim, that he was bamboozled into purchasing a Tudor GMT Pepsi, kept it with the stickers on, like it was going to be an investment, and then watched it plummet in value, like lose 1,000 pounds.
Well, you know what? It's an expensive watch.
Mr. Libra, come on, let's get the scales in balance. There's not one Tudor. There's not one Tudor Diet Pepsi in any AD window in 50 miles radius from here with the bracelet. So come on, it's a great watch.
It is.
So great that you haven't put it on yet.
You have to wear it. You have to wear it.
Yeah, I will put it on one day.
Okay. Good.
When a special occasion occurs. The day you marry your wife, I'll put it on.
Cool.
And we're both married.
Trading profits, £1.79. Winner in life. Winner in life and family, loser in watches. No offense. Yeah, that's what I said, right?
Really?
Trading profits is talking about me. That's okay. I'm not offended.
Bondage and discipline tissue is also really good to catch Spunk, who knew protecting watches so well. He really, really cares about his watches, man. I mean, look, I think like he shows true love for the watch. He's not a degenerate like me. I just throw my watches all over the place. Look, I got Explorer 1 here just sitting on the thing. Is Explorer 2. It's just on the little counter that I got here. Yeah, it's just I'm being very, very careless with this stuff. Hey, we got actually a super chat from a good friend of the show. He wanted me to pull up a Breitling Aerospace. Let's see, V79363 Breitling. Let's see here. I think it was that one, or maybe no. Maybe it was this black one. Night Mission. Is it this one? Titanium. It's just supposed to be in titanium. V79363. Here we go. Yep. This is this one here on Hodinky. We got also Neo, $10. I own a Rolex and a Tudor GMT. The Tudor GMT gets shit on unfairly. I agree.
Part of my role is to be unfair to Tudor.
Yes.
It's in the contract between Tim and myself, is I have to play the role of massively anti-Tudor.
Hey, that's why we need here. It makes the Rolex owners feel better about their watches, I think.
And I love Breitling and I love Bondage and Discipline, but this is one fugly Breitling. Oh
no, this was not from Bondage and Discipline, but
no, I know, but I know he's a big Breitling fan. But
let's see here.
He was a huge Breitling fan after we roofied him.
Yes. Roofie. A roofie.
Roofied and drunk. And then we
convinced him to buy a Super Ocean. By the way, guys, if you private gentlemen, if you want to get a Rolex, what you got to do, let me give you a quick trick. Get a friend of yours who doesn't know who's not a super watch geek. Take him to a bar. Okay, get him a couple of drinks. Be very generous. Buy like 4 or 5 drinks for him, and then take him to your Tudor/Rolex AD and convince him to buy a couple more Tudors, and then they'll sell you a Rolex at retail. It's a great trick.
Yep.
Bondage and Discipline. I especially hate that shitter you made me buy. So glad I unloaded it on Ron. Bam. Here you go. Ron the Shrink. Shout out to Ron the Shrink. Good luck trying to get rid of that. You can get a Luminox with the same movement as that Breitling, really, for $500, but you can't get the Breitling name.
That's right. The Breitling wings.
Listen, I mean, I saw a guy on the train. wearing this watch, I think it's like what you don't notice is these numbers. They're actually very, very like shiny. It look at this watch. It's fucking amazing. It's got a built-in computer. It's got a computer built in. It's actually quite advanced technology. I'm sorry. I know. Look, I know. See, I'm sorry.
My
But it's a
my
great
best
watch.
mate of 25 years was a Rolex AD manager.
Mm-hmm.
Th-
Oh, private gentleman, you're like your voice and video is desynchronized. We don't know when exactly you're
That's
talking.
actually how he talks. He's a ventriloquist.
Oh, it feels like someone is It feels like he's a puppet. Yeah.
Yeah, he gave up. All right. Well, thanks for stopping by.
Oh, lost the reception. He's actually a really nice guy. You know, he told me that I can. You know, when I was coming to London for the London Watch Show with Archie, I was actually going to come 5 days early and stay at his place. And he lives in this small town in UK. He's like, dude, you can come to my place. I got a guest room. You can stay here. You could do Gonzo live streams. There's a lot of like history. And he's like, just stay. You could just stay with me and do some videos, and then you can go to London. I was like, dude, fucking awesome. But then he got COVID. And basically he was on the lockdown. Tim, do you mind sending me a small PayPal to help pay for Bufaris' next counseling session? Hey, listen, you know what? If Bufaris brings in money, I wouldn't mind it. I wouldn't mind sharing the love. We got COVID-19, £1.79. I'll finish that dozy old fool next time. Holy shit. It's just nasty and vicious.
Well, COVID-19 is very contagious. It's very communicable.
David H., very nice gentleman, but Miss Marple is more stimulating. Hey, it's pretty. Hey, listen. You know what? In a way, it was pretty interesting to hear one bit of information that Rolex is opening another AD with that small dealership. So
Yeah.
you know that we thought they're only going to be going with the corporates, but hey, they're doing it with that small company that he, yeah,
Yep.
it's pretty cool. Pretty cool.
It's good.
So who likes this watch? You know what? I gotta tell you, I can really appreciate this watch. Look, it's on the pin buckle. I love the canvas strap. I love the look of it. I think this one is in titanium. And we got George K1. George.
What's happening, brother?
Hey, we're taking a look at this aerospace. What do you think? This is actually pretty cool. Look, this is like a gym. It's a watch you wear to the gym. It makes for a great beater.
I love the black. I'm a fan of black
Yeah.
on the Supreme watch. It looks really good, and Breitling do a good piece. You know, they do good everyday watches, and in black, you know, I'll give it a heads up.
Yeah. How many watches are there PVD black that actually like look good and proper? And because Rolex is not making any PVD watches. Actually, you know what? This makes for a great military watch because it's all blacked out, and so it doesn't it doesn't give away your position or something like that.
Nice,
cool.
nice. How much is it?
Actually, look, I mean, it's 3,300.
No brainer.
Right? Like,
No
I mean,
brainer.
in this falling market, right? Think about it. How much do you think Hodinkee paid for this watch when they bought it from some guy? They probably paid 1,500, maybe
less,
maybe even 1,000. Yeah, it's a great little shitter. What's up, roommate? What is this?
Yeah.
What is this?
You have to separate it because it's really hard to.
She's doing my business expenses. Okay, yeah.
The problem was I need to find out later.
I think
This is Delta.
Yeah.
I don't know which one is the London flight. Which one is like, I need to find the cipher there because it really. So for now,
Yeah.
all the characteristics, I have no
Yeah.
idea.
Yep. I will.
I think we need to figure this out right now. Right now.
Can
No
I
time.
just say?
Does
Can
this
I
have
just
to
say?
be?
I don't know what's happened to OC, but in the last 2 weeks, it's like he's on drugs. He's fucking hilarious. I actually the other night I fell off the sofa half asleep when OC was saying, "Why is this guy talking in the chats? He's not funny. I don't find him funny. He's not funny at all." And I was just cracking up. His humor's got. We've got the real OC now, not the original. The real OC.
The real OC.
The real
Ooh.
OC.
And tonight, when I heard him say, the guy, this old gentleman from the UK, which I think he's got some personal challenges. I don't know what they are. But when he said he's a ventriloquist, oh my God, that's so funny. I think we got the real OC, not the original, the real OC now. Be careful, Tim.
Be careful, Tim. Be careful.
Hey, I'm trying to be. I'm walking on the eggshells. Okay. By the way,
funny stuff.
Yeah, actually, that thing, right? Actually, I got an email from Watch Nicholas for that.
Not from Don't Watch Nicholas.
No, not from
the
the
real
Don't
Watch.
from the actual Watch Nicholas.
Because Don't Watch Nicholas was so fucking unfunny, he disappeared. That guy's got fucking gone.
Yeah. Well, now he might come back, but the actual like because of that troll, actual Watch Nicholas emailed me, right? And then I emailed him back, and then today it's been like 4 or 5 days later. He emailed, "Fuck you, Timmy." I was like, "What? What the hell? What kind of what?" I don't think that guy likes me.
For the record, I get along fine with Watch Nicholas. So
he's a funny guy. He's doing his shtick. He's a YouTuber. But it's funny. It's funny. Like,
it's funny if you click on his show, which there's like 7 shows a day or 12 shows a day. Some of them are short. Some of them are like 7 hours long. Some of the names in the chat are like people you don't recognize at all. It's like, and you would think that if they're fans of Watch Nicholas, at least once in a while you'd see them make a comment on Archie's show or your show or somebody. But some of his fans only watch him and don't watch anybody else. It's like, it's kind of interesting.
Well, no,
audience.
here's the thing. He has a strict policy where it's not allowed. They're not allowed to mention other people. Like they're blocked, I think.
Yeah,
something like
but
that.
some of the people in the comments are people that you've never heard of before. They're like, there's you would think there'd be more overlap with this show or with other people's shows, but it's almost like he has his own unique audience that he got just from TPG, like just TPG fanatics,
just TPG haters.
Yeah, and they just kind of kept with him, and he's now trying to convert them into watch people. Because he's actually, from a watch perspective, he actually has, I don't know for sure, but based on his Instagram, like an incredible watch collection, unless he's making all that up. Yeah.
What's his Instagram?
Can you guess?
Oh, is it obvious? Okay, got it.
Axel Rush, $10 super chat. Okay, this is now a paid request. Thoughts on the Breitling? Okay, here we go. By the way, thank you for the picture. It's pretty cool. That's the 39 mil. No, sorry, 39. 36. Explorer 1. Hey, that's the one that I've got. It's great picture of the watch. Thank you to, let's see here. It's the Dear Artifact. I'm gonna talk to you very soon once I finish some stuff that I've been trying to clean up here. Let's take a look at. So, listen. Just to finish the conversation on the aerospace, I gotta tell you, OC. I don't know why you're not a fan of this, but this is an incredible watch. Titanium. Think about it. Other brands charge extreme premium for the titanium. You get yes, it's a quartz, but it's not just a quartz. It's a quartz computer. I'm not even sure how the hell this quartz watch works, because it's just got a single crown. There's no buttons. Huh. It's gonna be
Magic.
weird.
It works on magic.
Yeah, I'm not even like, I would expect that it would have like at least like chronograph buttons, but it doesn't. So I guess I don't know. I'm gonna have to see it. It looks interesting. It looks very interesting. This is actually, I would love to have this watch in my collection. And I'm not even joking. This is a cool. Look at this. It just looks. Look from this angle. Look how cool that looks. That's just a fucking cool watch. It is a pure tool watch. Jeez. That's a sleeper. That's a sleeper, guys. If you want something different, an incredible watch. Let's take a look at this one.
Different is the key word.
Yeah, because I think every collection could have a one quartz watch. There's a lot of Grand Seiko, like I put those in category with Grand Seiko spring drives, like, because it's like quartz, but it's not quartz. And that one, that Breitling, it's quartz, but it's not really quartz. It's still got the hands, it's still got the finish on the outside that you wouldn't even know that it's a quartz watch. Super chronomat.
I have one more question for private gentlemen before I leave.
Oh,
yes.
Forrest.
Can you please make maximum screen?
The private gentleman?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh, he changed hats. Mr. Private Gentleman, most important question of the day. Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Yes, okay.
Yeah.
What do you make of that strange man, Diego M?
He's a cool guy.
What is your honest opinion of him?
He's a cool guy. He's a tough character. He's born in the sign of Taurus. They're very tough people. You'll never break through the skin.
Tough man he is.
Yeah, very tough.
I don't know. I broke through his tough skin very easily.
Yeah.
I made him scream like a little girl in bed.
Thank you. That is all I have. You're a good man. You're a good man, private man. You're a good man. Thank you.
He's too kind. Okay. Axel Rush. I think this is the one he's talking about on the
Blue dial.
Oh,
not black dial.
Sorry, blue dial. Yeah, blue dial. But he says on the rubber, right? So it's this one. But where's the blue dial? Is there a blue dial?
Yep.
Oh,
there we go.
Will be this one on the rubber, right? This
On
one
the
right
rubber.
Here. Rubber Baron. Here we go. This is, gotta tell you, this is an incredible watch. You know who has something like this? The Brian, right? Brian or the pocket watches. One of those guys. They look absolutely identical. But I think he's got the ice
I don't
blue
think
one.
Brian looks anything like him, like pocket watch.
Hey, look, this is the same person. What are you talking about? Ray Pod, member for 8 months. Reminding everybody, guys, we got 200 people watching. Please hit the upvote button and also hit the bell icon. It's really important because only 10% of the audience has the bell icon.
And we're going to be doing analytics every single week to track and benchmark where that number is. And if the audience isn't performing, we're just going to weed it out. We're just start blocking people.
At some point, people are going to say, like, hey, Tim, can you stop talking about hitting the bell icon? And I'm going to stop talking when people hit the bell icon. That's just simple as that.
We're going to start in order for the algorithm to work, you need to have a certain high percentage of people who have notifications enabled. So we're going to have to start weeding out and blocking people who don't have notifications turned on. You don't want to be one of those people down the line. So just take the 2 seconds now to just
really quickly, so you know what I'm talking about. See, when you subscribe to someone, there's also this bell icon. You have to click the bell icon, and you have to put all.
That's it. All. It's so simple. It's like, and you never have to do it again.
Yeah, you do it once, and it's set for basically for life.
And then some people may be thinking, listen, well, I know Tim comes on at 5 p.m. Eastern every
Mhm,
day. Why do I need the notification? Well, there's actually a lot of times where you do Gonzo live streams in New York City
Yes.
or wherever,
Yes.
and you start at different times, and you may not be doing
By the
anything. You may
way,
want to, yeah.
next week I'm gonna be going to the city to do a really special event because I'm gonna be meeting up with Humble Pine. I'm gonna be meeting up Humble Pine,
Okay.
which means I have to do
Very
off
cool.
schedule, off ledger live stream, and you never know when that one's gonna
There you
come
go.
because it's gonna be an unusual hour. So I would really appreciate you guys hitting the bell icon. It really helps. Diego, whoa, $10. Private gentleman, this super chat is for your kind words and that incredible Buzz Aldrin photo on your wall. Can you bring it to the camera and tell us about it? Tim, maximum screen, please. Thank you so much, Diego. Yeah, we're gonna get back to the chronometer. I love this chronometer. We're gonna talk about it in just a second. Let's just take a look at the Buzz Aldrin. Look at this. This guy is
It's actually
yeah.
it's actually an Amiga CMOS.
Oh,
It's an Amiga brochure
yes.
catalog, and I framed it in a picture. So
Wow.
it's an Amiga Lifetime Edition catalog. I can't read the series number, but
Mhm.
it's actually a book inside there. And
Ah.
it's never been opened or used, and it's
Mm.
sealed. So I'm hoping it has value one day.
Oh, it looks really nice actually with the Buzz Aldrin. It looks like a picture,
Yeah,
but
I think you'll find that every page inside there is on
mm,
the Speedmasters. Every Speedmaster they had up to the Centenary Edition.
mhm. It's very cool. It's very very cool.
I'll dedicate this to
Now you need
Diego.
to get a Speedmaster. Now you need to get a Speedmaster.
No, I'm a big Bullover fan. Bullover Lunar Pilot fan.
Mm.
I have 3 of them.
Okay, that one's acceptable as well. George, what do you think about the Super Chronomat B01?
You know, I'm really scared at the moment because I think Breitling are making me really excited about some of their watches. The new
The
Ocean
new
is
Super
nice.
Oceans?
Yeah,
Yes.
they're really they really stepped up their game. I mean, if you look at Breitling, Tudor, okay, between
Yes.
those two and Omega Seamasters, I'm drawn more to the Breitling brand because it's
Mhm.
got a lot of tech and it looks the designs are a lot more forward, you know. I mean,
Yes.
this is really, you can wear this with a good pair of jeans or what have you. But the new Oceans, I think that's a winner. I really do.
The
I
new
just hope
Oceans
they,
because they're so affordable. Like the new
yeah, they're
the
cheap.
construction, like you can look at this case, right? So it's a really nicely finished case. You look at those hands, the dial, it looks like a luxurious watch. It looks like it's an expensive watch.
But look at the bracelet. The bracelet's really smart.
Yeah, this one's on a rubber strap. Look at that rubber strap, right? It's attention to detail, right? Like just really, really well done. This
Oh wow,
one has open case back. Obviously,
not bad.
it's an incredible movement in here. Vertical clutch. A very private gentleman's kidnapped victim. £1 79 cents. Someone help me escape. Call the authorities.
Oh, what the,
Aw.
That's
oh my,
no
that's
no
cruel,
resemblance.
man. That's cruel.
No
It's,
resemblance whatsoever.
no resemblance. No, it's man.
Tim, how much is that?
This is this is like 9,000 US dollars. With taxes probably 10, but you could get this at discount. You can get a very good discount on the Breitlings.
Well, they put their prices up, haven't they?
No, not really. Not
That's a lot
really.
of watch. That's a lot
You
of
get a
watch.
lot of watch, right? You get a
lot of watch.
lot of watch because this is a column wheel chronograph
It's a lot of
with
watch.
yeah, and look at it's got a ceramic crown. It's just who does that? Bondage in this one, I love these, but too big. Yes, they are a little bit on the big side. Oh, 1 second. What is happening here? Just got some kind of a message from.
Yeah, and while you're reading that, just to show that we don't play favorites, and we do love Mr. Tudor to you. B01 movement has more tech in the Tudor. 45-minute register instead of 30. Cool.
What do you mean? Oh. What do you mean 45-minute register? Sorry? B01 has more tech in the Tudor, a 45-minute register instead of a 30. So, oh, he means here. The Tudor though, they took out the 12-hour counter, right? They did. So, they kept the date, but they took out the 12-hour register on the Tudor. So there's like a little bit of a negative, a little bit of a positive on the Tudor. But the dial, I don't know if it's like, it definitely looks more luxurious of a finish on the Tudor. And this is something that that Ron the Shrink said, right? When he saw the Tudor, he's like, well, it doesn't look like an expensive watch. There we go. Let's see here. Yep. So you can see, so he's got the date, but they took out so they modified it. So they modified it to a 45. I guess you can track up to 45 minutes versus the Tudor that you can track up to 12. Oh, sorry, versus the Breitling that you can track up to 12 hours. I see that. But, and you look at the Tudor, right? It doesn't have that luxurious finish. Non-watch people would look at the Tudor, and and if you give to a non-watch person these two watches to compare, right? You give a Breitling and the Tudor. You ask them, what do you think is a more luxurious watch? They'll say Breitling, even though they're probably kind of very close to each other. But also look at the movement, right? Like, come on, that's just a more expensive watch. On the bracelet, it's not even a debate, right? Because the bracelet on the Tudor is just freaking insane. Right, a proprietary bracelet that just looks nuts. Nobody does thing like this.
Yeah, you said bracelet on the Tudor, but you meant Breitling. It's okay.
Yeah. I think they know exactly what I meant. Cool. Forbin Tim, why does Private love Tudor but hates Rolexes? That's like loving Toyota but hating Lexus. What gives? Well, I don't think he necessarily hates. Do you, private gentleman, do you hate Rolex, or is it just because you can't get one?
No, my best mate for 25 years was a Rolex AD manager. I could have had what I wanted. He's my son's godfather. He's just retired. But most Rolexes have the, apart from the subs and the Sea Dweller and the Deep Sea, don't have the slab-sided cases. I've got 8-inch wrists. They look like buttons on me. The 41 millimeter Tudor chronographs.
Oh, they're too small. The Rolex is too small.
I mean, my hands are like, tree trunks.
Yes. Gotcha.
I mean, they just look too dainty. They're becoming
it costs a lot of money to make watches smaller, right? It's just like that's what makes it, I guess, a little bit more. It's more expensive to make watches that small.
I can agree with that.
Yeah. I don't know, but I would consider when it's mainly machine made to fit that bill. Rolex Breitling at all foot that bill. It's not the term of derision. How many? What is this one? Agent graph need to be produced if it's considered industrially produced. Oh, how many watches needs to be produced for it to be considered? Yeah, I mean, most of the, even Patek, I think there's too many. Patek makes 50,000 watches. It's insane. I gotta say, I absolutely love my Tudor watches. Plain and simple. Love the in-house movements, and I love the way they feel on the wrist. I like the substantial feeling watch. And listen, I think that's the point, right? Like, people buy Tudor for themselves. A Tudor watch is more for the person who's buying it, but when you're buying a Breitling, it's more for like other people, right? Like, because like this is the watch that attracts compliments. Like this watch does not. There's a reason why they polish it so much to attract attention. And you're gonna, if you want the watch that's gonna give you compliments, I think it's the Breitling. And if you want the watch that's just for yourself, just like a tool watch, that's the Tudor. I think that's why those two, the Breitling and Tudor, work so kind of closely together. And
you ain't going to go into combat with a Rolex watch on.
Well, you're not going to go with the Breitling either, I think. Well, especially with these shiny, polished Breitlings. You know what? I would go in the combat with, not this one, but with the Breitling Aerospace, right? The one that we looked at. This one right here. This is a great combat watch. No, look at that. So Breitling knows how to make both. It's pretty cool. Axel Rush, $10 just for the info. I was able to get my Super Chronomat for $6,000. Wow. So he got this one right here on the rubber for $6K. That's Tudor price. That's literally Tudor price, I think. In fact, let me see here. David SW. I was just looking. David SW. Oh, okay. He's got the Tudor Black Bay Pro for $4,600. That's above retail, right? It's got to be. Let's see it. Let's see. Do they have a super
Authentic Watches is not within the timwrite trusted dealer network, and I've heard a lot of interest, not pleasant stories about Authentic Watches. So
Authentic Watches, that's the guys who work with the Michael, right?
No.
Okay,
no. These guys are not super ethical, from what I've heard.
Okay, well,
like and even Axel Rush says the next day it went up from 6,000 to 7,800. I mean,
yeah,
who does that?
Well, yeah, I mean, he got lucky. He got very, very lucky.
Well, lucky unless they baited and switched him, But
what do you mean?
It's they advertised it for 6, and then sorry, it's out of stock now. The price is 7,800. So, but hopefully, Axel Rush, you got your watch.
Yeah, wait a minute. So wait. He's saying he was able to get my Super Chronomat for $6K plus taxes from Authentic Watches. The next day, it went up from 6 to 7.8 on the same side. Also, finishing payments for the review.
Yeah, if you actually pay them and get your watch, good news. But
yes.
I wouldn't hand them over 6,000 of my bucks.
Well, he got lucky, I guess.
Oh, yeah. He doesn't
I never
have the
heard
watch
of
yet.
Authentic Watch.
Doesn't have the watch. He doesn't have the watch.
He doesn't have the watch yet?
Yeah. Axel Rush, do you have the watch or not?
Oh, yes. I hope he has the watch. But yeah, see, David SW is 7,175. So if he got the watch.
Yeah. Don't if you haven't paid those guys, I would not give them one penny.
No, but really, Authentic Watches?
No, it's a scam.
It's a scam website?
Yeah, those guys aren't ethical. Just saying.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
No, he says he's got lucky, I guess.
Oh, okay.
He has the watch.
Do you have the warranty card? No warranty card. Basically, it was a watch that was shipped to like Hong Kong or South America, and then they transshipped it into the United States, and he has no warranty. But it's okay.
Okay.
I may be wrong. Axel Rush, congratulations on your Super Chronomat for 6,000.
Do you really need the warranty card? I think these are pretty bulletproof. If you got it for 6,000, 6,000 plus tax. So so you know what? It's not that much more expensive than buying from David SW if you think about it. Because if 6 plus, so he bet 6,600, he could have basically called David SW, said, "Hey, Tim sent me. I want," and this one's on the bracelet. I think he's on the rubber, right? So he's like $600, save $600. To be honest, though, if I had this watch, I would also put it on the rubber. As much as I like this metal bracelet, I think it's not very practical. That rubber is just so freaking amazing, though. You can't compete with that Breitling rubber. They make the best rubber bracelets.
I like this black one better than the blue one. It really does pop.
Oh,
yeah,
I thought it was the blue one. Holy shit, it is black. I guess that's the anti-reflective coating. It's pretty cool though. Pretty cool watch. Great chronograph.
Expensive. Expensive,
It's
but
expensive.
for 7,000 is a lot different than 10,000.
Oh yeah. This is a great buy. You know,
Still expensive though.
If somebody wants to buy this one, right? If they mention like, "Hey, timwrite, Archie Luxury," they could probably get another 375 off of this one. Get it for like 6.8, 6.7, right? It's a great watch. Jacob, they're scammers. Wow.
Not David SW.
No, not David SW. The authentic watches. Mr. Stern, crypto holders were in for a rocky few days starting next few hours. Don't panic. What happened to the...
Mr. Stern is giving us a crypto prediction.
Ooh. Oh. It went down below. It went down below 20. Bondage and discipline. David SW actually upcharges you if you mention them right. Axel Rush, $5. They told me it was registered for warranty as my purchase and that I didn't have to. Here's to hoping. Love it though. A favorite for sure. Listen, as long as you got the watch, I think there's no problem. It's a freaking excellent. I mean, there's so many chronographs out there that are iconic, and this is one of those.
Looks really good. If you have a big wrist, like a big tree trunk arm, that watch.
I don't even think you need to have a tree trunk. It's a 44 mil. 44 mil. It's not.
This
crazy.
Watch looks
on the rubber. It wears a lot smaller though. See, it's the metal bracelet.
The rouleau bracelet.
Yeah, the rouleau. It's very stiff. It's not very like flexible. So it wears big. On the bracelet, it's gonna wear much bigger. Okay, but you've got the rubber. It just goes down.
I've always thought that those two fake, I'm not sure if they're fake or real, center links that they have, the kind of the AP-esque, those, I would love if they had a version without those and was just straight brushed links all the way. I mean, I know they want to bling it up a little bit, but I am not a fan of that. Because it doesn't match it doesn't really match anything else on the watch. It doesn't.
Oh, you mean like
it doesn't relate to anything either on the end link or on the case or in the dial. It does like that those two things don't
it would be
tie back to anything.
You mean like on the Aquanaut, how there's those marks on the thing and then it translates into those marks
the dial.
On the dial?
Yeah, exactly. It matters. It matters to the anal people like me. Yeah.
Mark.
Because otherwise you have one team designing the bracelet and one team designing the case and the dials. Like they don't talk to each other.
Well, I think maybe if you look closely, you'll find something.
It's fine if you look hard enough.
Mark, $5. Tim, love your Breitling comments, but are they a secret sponsor? JK. Hey, you know what? I'm actually. You know what? We need to go to the Breitling boutique. They said that they're I'm welcome anytime I want to do a live stream. They'll show me every single one of their watches, I'll probably do it next week. I'm gonna try to do some kind of a Breitling event next week. I want to go through and see everything. I love the new Super Ocean so much. I'm actually, man, I don't need another diver though. But damn,
I don't know for
maybe
sure because Tim keeps his business dealings very,
I'm
very close to the chest, but I can guarantee, I'll bet 99% they are not sponsoring Tim.
no, they don't.
They're
They
not.
don't. I
They don't.
wish. I wish they weren't. I wish they weren't. It's a brand. They're independent, right? So like that's the crazy thing about Breitling. When you think about all the brands, they're owned by some kind of a conglomerate, right? There's only three brands that are not beholden to other people: Rolex, Patek Philippe, and Breitling. Out of like mainstream stuff, obviously there's other non-mainstream shit.
Richard Mill. Yeah.
Richard Mille, other stuff, yeah, yeah, of course.
Let's go.
But I'm talking about mainstream brands. It's a great watch. Bondage. Thank you for my immaterial purchase. While tipsy, Timmy was also granted access to the Breitling inner sanctum. You're welcome. Thank you, Bondage. Thank you. I'm part of the club now. He pulled the trigger. I get the VIP access.
Yeah, and plus we subliminally brainwash other people like Ron the Shrink and others who thought the watch was ugly. And then you actually see it in person, and we convince them that they should see something positive about the watch.
Exactly. Tim is going to the Breitling after he makes the 6119 review, of course. First priority. I'm actually
Tomorrow.
Filming. Yeah, tomorrow. I'm filming the 6119 review tomorrow. George, Tim, why the hell are we talking about these crappers? If you don't want quality and dependability, then go with these two guys. Better to save money for the sub or just go with the Seiko. Hey, listen, George, we're going with what the audience kind of asked for. Actually, look, I actually like Breitling is a good brand. Surprise. I know. I didn't like their departure into those dress watches, to be honest. Let me just show you. You know those, what are they called? The Premier? What is it?
Yeah, the Premier is a beautiful.
Yeah,
those are beautiful though, with the salmon dial and pistachio dial.
Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of the Premier, to be honest. But the sports stuff, I love sports stuff. Like the Chronomat, I love this. Even though I was a little bit critical of the
Endurance
professional, yeah, the endurance. I was critical of it, but you know what? I like it. I think it's a great cheapie. Cheapie. It's a great gym watch. Super Ocean Heritage, always been amazing. Avengers, not too good. Actually,
I like the Premier because they have the chronograph. That classic Navitimer look, but in a dress watch.
It's too close to Patek from my personal life. Yeah,
people are having a heart attack right now. It's too close to Patek.
Yeah, it's just got the look, but it's not. Doesn't have the. It's too thick for it. Yeah, I've seen them. I was like, it looks too much like a Patek. And when I think of Breitling, I'm thinking Chronomat, Heritage, Navitimer. And now Super Ocean. Actually, really excited about the new Super Oceans. The old Super Ocean was very uninspiring, boring. The new ones, I'm actually the top time. I hate the top time. Hate it. Can't stand the top time. The pop off back is just disgusting.
Collaborations with the
this classic
the Mustang.
AVI. These are too big. They're trying to be Zero West with this one. I feel like, right? It's like this whole.
Zero West.
Yeah. This I like. And actually, you know what? This one right here. You know what? The aerospace. The aerospace is another thing that they're really known for. The aerospace, man. What a fucking cool watch. Dude, 3,300? If I didn't spend the money on Ming, I would fucking buy this. Okay?
Patricia says Super Ocean Heritage Blue and Gold. Pull it up, Timmy. Pull it up. The Heritage Blue and Gold.
Blue and Gold. Those are bargains. Man, look at this aerospace. I saw a guy wearing this one actually. This one in silver. Man, this is a cool fucking watch. I'm sorry, it is a cool watch. Look at it. Damn. It's a cool watch. It's non-pretentious. It's a non-pretentious watch. Well, maybe 100 meters water resistance, 43, 10.8 millimeters thin. Do you see how thin that is? Because it's quartz,
It is
obviously.
thin.
Yeah. It's titanium.
Yeah.
Crown.
Hey George, we are going to the Parmigiani event on Thursday.
Parmigiani.
Yeah.
Is he coming? Is he going to be there?
George. Yeah. No, he probably just got an email. He probably got
Yeah.
a note, even though he's not in the area.
Yeah. Sorry, I was gonna pull up a heritage.
Blue and gold.
Blue and gold.
Super Ocean.
Yeah, that's it.
Heritage.
Blue and gold. 42. Probably this one, right?
Mm-hmm.
Here we go. Cellini's having a meet and greet with Parmigiani on Thursday. How about a live stream? So here's the thing. It would be very cool if they allow us to live stream from the inside. Holy shit, that'd be incredible. Probably will not happen. Probably will not happen. But we'll do a live stream after or before the event, 100%, to comment on what happened, and I'll try to take some pictures of the Parmigiani and video. And actually, I'm gonna look. I was waiting until I get 10,000 subscribers to email Cellini because I was a little bit embarrassed about my low subscribership. But actually, I'll talk to them again. Bondage and discipline. Oh, he's just talking to the other guy. Hey, Patricia, yeah, look at this. Actually, this one is it's probably you can save a lot of money on secondary market. This a little bit of gold. Actually, this is a rose gold one.
Yeah. Are these Super Ocean Heritages going to be phased out now that or are they staying in the lineup?
So. No, I don't think so. I think they'll have the heritage Super Ocean and the modern Super Ocean.
These guys have a lot of fucking collections, man.
Yes. A lot of watches, right? There's so many watches. It's crazy. Breitling, man, they're pumping watches out like crazy. But that's why they're never gonna be like super collectible. They're great watches, but they're not gonna be like, hey, it's collectible stuff. It's just a watch to wear and enjoy. George Wargies, $5 super chat. Just a note of thank for your content. The best in the biz. Good evening, OC.
Good evening, George.
George
has to come to New York City. He has to come to New York sometime soon. Be an honor to meet him.
Ooh, would George wanna be on the live stream together with us? That's a question. That's an interesting question. Would he do a live stream with us?
I have a message for Diego.
Yes.
Yeah, electronic warfare officer, back seat. He'll know what I'm talking about.
Thank you. We're passing secret messages to Diego.
Interesting message there. Just Watch Poppy said he knows a lot of pilots that wear the Breitling Aerospace. It just looks like a really comfortable watch because it's it's thin, it's built on the outside like a automatic. Because here's the thing, right? A lot of quartz watches, when they make quartz watches, they also match it with the plastic case, or they do like some cheapy stuff. But Breitling quartz, they don't treat the outside of the watch as a disposable watch. They treat it as a proper watch.
Speaking of disposable,
yes.
Marcelo time. Dropping the link for Marcelo time.
Marcelo Breitling, you will lose 70%. You should buy used. Yes. 100%. If you can buy, well, unless you're buying the brand new Super Ocean, then you shouldn't be. But if you're buying it, you should be buying it used. I agree. Unless you're buying it from the 8D, you want to get good, get on the list for some other stuff, then it could be worth spending. I mean, you're not getting a bad watch, I think. Timwrite trivia: in which James Bond film is Breitling shown? Which model? Holy shit! There was an airspace used. 100. No, one of those Breitling emergencies, right? That has to have been.
I don't know the answer. I don't know.
I'm not a huge James Bond buff, but somebody in the chat will know.
Yeah, movies cost money. You got to buy tickets. That's not a Tim thing.
Moonraker.
The Moonraker. Look at this. And what is he using it for?
I'm just guessing.
Oh,
it was a top time. Was it a top time? Holy shit. Jean Cartier for who does not have any knowledge of emergency 2 might get a big surprise when they pull that crown out. Yeah, the emergency, you got to be careful with that. I think actually you have to sign a contract. Where's this? Why is this didn't jump on the live stream? They use the top time. Holy shit. I guess that's why top time is not going away, because it was featured in the James Bond, and they will not let go of that line. Even though I would tell them to, hey guys, just stop it. Stop it. The top time is, they cheapened the top time brand. They did not even screw down back. This is what I found to be this is probably where they make the most of their money, to be honest, right? Because it's just such a, I feel like it's a really cheap watch for them to manufacture. See? The closed case back is a pop on. What the F? And they're charging like super ocean money. How is this worth super ocean money? Oh, see? I mean, how the hell? I don't get it.
It does have a chronograph, right?
Okay, but so what?
So
it's not even. Is it a B01 chronograph?
No, these don't have the B01.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So, how? It's on the strap. It's 14.2 millimeters thick. It's a thick one. Look at this case back, snapped. 3 bars, so there's no water resistance. Breitling 23 movement. What is that? Somebody needs to check what is a Breitling 23. Top time in Thunderball. Oh wow. I should do like a James Bond night. We should just like get together, watch James Bond at my place or something. That could be cool. Actually, you know what? I think I might keep the TV around. Oh, here we go. A second. What is this? It's for some reason I think I can't copy this stuff anymore. My computer sometimes glitches and it doesn't allow me to copy stuff from my phone. Half the time it works, half the time it doesn't. Oh, let's see here. Ooh, what is this brand? It's got a link. Let's check this out. Crafted with care, designed for details. This is Forlane Marie. You heard about this brand?
Yes, they sent me an email today, and they have 3 new models that they are introducing. Forlane Marie.
Yeah. Holy shit, you got an email from them?
Yeah. They're introducing a permanent collection inside the Mecha Quartz story. And do you want to see what they look like? You can pull me full screen.
Well, hey, let's put it.
Oh, actually the one on the top left is the first one.
Top left. Well, wait. Top left. This one right here. Nero.
Yeah, that one.
Oh, dude, I remember when they released this 3-hander. This was like a couple of weeks ago, right?
Yeah, the 3 in this email are the Nero Sabia, which is that one.
Let's take a look at this one. Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh. Wait, what? So, I'm not even 100% sure. So is that a chronograph at 9 or what is that? Huh. Gotta tell you, this is a good looking watch. Kind of. It looks like they're appealing to enthusiasts. They're making something that looks kind of vintagey.
Yep.
Vintage
Vintagey,
inspired.
but modern dress.
Yeah.
Yep.
And it's mecha quartz. So how good is this quartz? Let's see here. An attractive chronograph crafted with careful details such as engraved pushers, what the hell is this? The decagonal screwed case back with interior perlage finish and deep engraving, exterior circular brushing and polish finish. Logo and case reference numbers are deep engraved. The hands are domed and curved to bring even more desirable details into 38mm case.
Now, what I don't like is that they're launching these at a particular date and time, and they're doing this whole thing where
like a Ming release.
Exactly. So it launches on July 15th, which I believe this Friday at 12 noon New York time. So I'm assuming that they'll open the e-commerce and you can buy it at that point, and then they'll say, "Oh, all sold out."
Yes, that's
whatever.
how I purchased my Ming. The first, right? Like they opened it for 10 minutes. In that 10-minute window, you can buy as many as you want, or they had a restriction, one per like email account or something, one of each color, and they close it down, and there you go. I mean, that's the strategy, man. That's the strategy. That's the new marketing age. Mega Quartz is an interesting story to tell. Part of.
You want to see the two others?
Yeah.
The two others. One of them is called the Rosso Grigio, and they're actually both. Yeah, it's the one right next to it.
Oh, that's the red one.
Yeah, and then the one to the right of it is basically the same exact dial, but reversed colors. Yeah, instead of dark and light, it's light and dark. So
wait, what is the 24-hour thing?
This is,
let's see, chronograph. Man, I wish I could tell. Let's see. What is the function? Chronograph with asymmetrical 5-register scale, 24-hour indicator. Is it like just a 24-hour indicator for the watch? Interesting. I'm not sure. Like a GMT. It'd be cool if it had a little GMT function. But you know what? 50 meters of water resistance. That's better than the top time. Let's see the last one.
Yeah, the last one is the Castagna, which is the third one over, which is basically,
pretty cool. Let's see this one. Also with the 24-hour register. Pretty cool. Look, I mean, for them, how much do they want for them? Because there's no pricing here. Do you have the price?
These are Seiko VK64 quartz movements.
Oh, so these are Seiko movements. Okay.
Yeah.
That you see these pushers, the engraving on the pusher is just like the engraving on the 5172 Patek. I think they're doing a bit of a reference to a Patek there, but probably not the same quality. And how much? So how much?
They haven't introduced prices, but I think if I'm not mistaken, that these have gone in the past for around $500. Is that they haven't introduced prices? But I think.
Whoa!
Yeah, turn off the YouTube.
Jonathan Pitcher, excuse my ignorance, but what makes this or that a shitter? Is it because it's not a Rolex AP or whatnot? Honest question. Actually, look, I think what makes it, I guess it's the brand and the whole vibe of the brand and what are they trying to do. It's like some people think that maybe it's like what Furlan Marie is making, maybe it's not very ethical. right? They're pulling on the heartstrings, maybe. I wouldn't say this is a shitter, to be honest, right? Because like even Ming, I wouldn't say Ming is a shitter. There's a lot of like really, really bad, like those Pagani, right? That's a straight up shitter. There's no questions about it. There's no gray area. There's no gray area on the Pagani. They're just ripping off like Rolex or AP. They're just ripping off other watch. Whereas here, it's a quartz, correct? David H, it's correct. Seems like a fly by night.
The price is right on the screen, actually. If right next to the reference number. So,
where?
yeah, they buried the price. Yeah, it's
yes,
555 Swiss francs, which is basically it's like $600 or $500.
$600. It's fair price, I think, for what they're doing. Actually,
what a terrible place to put the price. These fuckers,
Yes.
they have a website that's much better than many other websites, but they put the price in the wrong place.
Yeah, it's a weird. I thought it was like a reference. I thought it was a continuation of the reference.
The reference number.
Yeah.
Guys, if Furlon Murray, put the price where the add to cart button is or where the call to action is, not up at the top.
With the reference.
With the reference
price
number.
Without VAT. Yeah, price should have been here in its own separate line.
Guys, yeah. Someone call Furlon Murray and tell them to put the price in the right spot.
I'll try to call him.
Thank you.
Daniel is a guy.
You know who used to work at Furlon Murray? Max Booser. Max Booser used to work here.
Daniel, are you buying one of these?
I won't say anything about Max right now.
Daniel, are you buying a Furlon Murray?
Not at the moment, but I heard great things. I'm tempted.
You heard great things. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. Because you bought the Ming, you bought the other watch. You're the type. Daniel is the kind of guy who will be buying the stuff.
I like to buy stuff that can be serviced easily, that looks good, like a 6497. Like Lane watches is a pumped up on drugs. 6497, 6498 Unitus movement. You can service those things. Like I like movements that can be serviced without a problem, and I like the story about the two guys that started this with no money, the Furlon Murray people. And the marketing thing, I hear you, OC, about the marketing or the way the release is done. That's their marketing people, not those two guys themselves.
Yeah, but that's part of the whole thing is that these are limited availability.
Yeah. I hear you.
Yeah, that annoys me. But otherwise, I gotta tip my hat to the Furry Feline watch company. The dial looks nice. It looks classy.
Yes, it's definitely it's a good looking watch. Okay,
you take this watch out to a nice cafe in the middle of LA and let those fighters try to rob you. And here, have my watch.
Yes,
it's not the end of the world.
Jean-Claude
dead, but it's not the end of the world.
Jean-Claude Beaver.
$3. Beaver. Tim, any negatives with the 3861 Speedy? I'm close. The only negative is I think it's too expensive for the money. If I could keep the difference between the 3861 and 1861, I would go for the 1861. I think it's unnecessary. I think like it's not much better than the 1861. So I wouldn't if I was buying one, I would go for the 1861 personally. I think
that's with the Hesselite crystal.
It could be a sandwich. There's just still big difference between the 1861 and 3861. I think it's like $2,000 difference, and I would rather keep the 2,000 and buy the 1861. I don't think it's worth spending the extra money for the 3861. People say, "Oh, the bracelet, it's the most." Yesterday, actually, there was a guy in. You know what happened was there was a guy at what's it called, the event at the Blank Pond event. He actually had 1861 with the 3861 bracelet on. He put the 3861 bracelet on. Yeah. And he was saying like how amazing the bracelet is. He loves the bracelet. So
well, how did he get it separately? What's the story there?
I don't know. I think it actually doesn't even fit properly.
Oh, yeah.
He said, "Oh, if you look closely, it doesn't actually fit properly," but he just like forced it into it.
Yeah.
And he likes it. The Pine Baron, $5. Crystal Ball, steel sports available at the ADs for retail or below in 12 months.
Oh yeah, less than 12 months.
Less. They're already the Sea Dwellers and James Cameron's already going on the gray market below retail.
Yeah, and the precious metal Daytonas that always were at the hype were selling for 15, 20, 25,000 over list. Those are now at 10,000 over list and falling fast. Don't be surprised if you can get a Daytona on Oysterflex or full precious metal Daytona for like 6,000 or 7,000 over retail very soon, which puts it within striking distance of MSRP plus tax. You know, maybe with a $2,000 or $3,000 premium. It's getting really close. Where there's not going to be any excuse if you want, a yellow gold Daytona. Well, not the green dial, but another one.
Yes,
you'd be able to get it for just paying $3,000 over the premium, $3,000 over the what you would have paid.
Yeah.
Then what's your excuse going to be?
Ooh.
You know,
you can't get a blow prof.
Exactly.
Tim, can I just make just answer Scotty Clark for a second?
Yes, please.
Scotty, thank you for asking. I'm going to try my material out with someone I trust tomorrow. If it flies, then I'll tell Tim a certain date next week and I'll do comedy. But if it bombs, I'm not going to do it. I'll have to go back to I'll tell you right away. All right. I'm not going to lead you on. It will happen, Scotty. That's it. That's all I wanted to say.
Okay.
Cool. We got a question from Mr. Zoso. Moonswatch. Let's see here.
Do you see how I took Scotty Clark's comment about I was commenting on Rolex, but then I showed it while Daniel was talking and I conflated it. So it looked like Scotty was talking about Daniel Katz. So it's like one of the tricks of like producing the show is I can manipulate the context of the comments.
Very good.
That's right. So it looks like Scotty's talking about Daniel will never ever do comedy.
Yeah.
But really he was trying to comment about the Rolex prices coming down. Right, Scotty? Right.
Right.
Controlling the narrative.
Tim, the 3861 Hasselite under 5,000. Is it a deal? I think it's a pretty good deal. Yeah, it's an excellent. You know what? Like that movement, right? The magic of seeing the open case back dies pretty quickly. Okay, like I think I looked at the back of the Moonwatch maybe 4 or 5 times. I can count it on a single hand, and I'm no longer looking at the back of the Moonswatch. I've seen it a couple of times. It's the same every time you look at it. So actually, if you can, you can save a lot of money.
There's the community watch, Tim. Remember
well, I know, but I love it. It's good. It's it's cool. Showing.
It's so good that every time you talk about it, you mention how you wish it were the 1861 instead of the 3861.
Well, I wish I could save that. Listen, if I was buying it with my own money, if he asked me a legitimate question, what would you do if you would do it again? I would save 2,000 and buy the 1861. That's what I would do.
Gotcha. So the community led you astray.
Yeah, and under 5, including tax, that's a steal of a deal. Yeah, it's a great watch. I love it. The bracelet, it's nice. It's really nice. Mr. Zoso, 100%. Speedy, it's just an incredible watch. I'm never getting rid of mine. I'll tell you that for sure. Never.
And it's not too sharp, right, Tim? Like
it's very sharp. It is very sharp.
No, I meant if the edges aren't too sharp.
Like, yeah, they're very sharp. Actually,
they
are.
Okay.
They'll make you feel alive because they're sharp. Yeah. Okay. With inflation raging and watch prices coming down, there is a double whammy for value. Gray market is becoming a decent deal soon. Hey, maybe, Mr. Zoso, I think maybe if you wait even more, these might come down in price even more significantly.
And I thought, and some of the newer brands that have benefited from some of the hype, like Chopek, right? Like Chopek, oh my God, that watch is so incredible! It's sold out for 3 years.
Yeah.
Well, those bastards are tripling production at the wrong time.
What?
You know, they're
Chapek said they're tripling production.
They're tripling production to 3,000 watches a year, which is going to completely collapse their value.
It's going to ruin the secondary value of their
There's no
watch.
way a brand like Chapek can make, 60% of the number of pieces that Longa makes, right? Longa, still makes 6,000 pieces a year.
It's really disappointing to hear about Chapek, to be honest.
Yeah, they were trying to cash in on the hype of the Antarctique.
That's really disappointing. I didn't want to hear that. 3,000?
Yeah, they want to make 3,000 watches.
What the
next year?
Are they delusional fantasists? They should be making just a few watches. They need to calm down.
Wait, was Chapek trying to pitch themselves as good as Lang in a way, and they try to reach that market, OC?
I like whenever you say Lang. It just I chuckle inside.
Okay.
Chuckle inside every time you say
Lang.
Longa.
Okay.
Longa.
Okay.
Longa. No, they weren't trying to make themselves into Longa. I think they were just trying to capitalize on the integrated bracelet steel sports hype. A Phoenix brand. Like, hey, we have a cool old name. You might have remembered our name from the past, or you might have read about this company called Chapek from 150 years ago or whatever, and now we're back. And really, they're just like
back, baby.
A couple of venture capitalist guys or whatever. Like, hey, we'll buy this brand and we'll,
maybe.
Yeah.
I like.
Well, I mean, they did really well. The way they have a board of investors, and they're like all watch enthusiasts, and they have like they go back and forth, and they come up with the watch design that all of them will like. But I think making $3,000 watches is a huge mistake.
And 18,000 American starting price.
This is the problem. This is the problem, guys. This is the problem with the watch market. Too many companies making too many watches with delusions of grandeur.
Are you talking about me, Tim?
No.
Okay.
But guys,
a very private gentleman. Thank you, Daniel Katz. Thank you.
Shout out to very private gentleman.
Very private gentleman. Apologies, I didn't say hello.
With the show, Daniel Katz. We love you, man.
Okay.
Guys, before you leave, hit the upvote button. Hit that bell icon if you haven't yet. And I'll see you after lunch break.
All right. Bye. Whatever.
Anyways.